You always learn some basics, so the first semesters were definitely focused on the background. You don't learn how to sketch in the beginning, you more learn how you build a fabric, how you use the tools. We learned some 3D modeling and Photoshop skills, of course, but we only had one sketch tutor coming by every week, which was for me the most important person in there, because you know directly what's going on in the industry, and he taught us what we have to focus on. So those were the basics you get, and then you have to push yourself and really need to think what's necessary. And we decided to go for the sketching. A lot of people went for example, for color and trim. They focused on materials and Photoshop mood boards and things. And we just spent the evenings sketching together. I was lucky, I had like 3 good friends there. We just sit together with a beer and we sketched all the nights just by ourselves. And I think that was something you don't get from the school, or at least not in Reutlingen. And you had to figure out by yourself what you want to put your focus on. And even nowadays I see a lot of people focused on alias modeling. Others work in clay modeling now, color and trim, of course. And that's how every person is changing the direction once they started studying there. So it's still not fixed that you have to be a designer in the first case. I would recommend students, once they start studying, that they really be prepared for that creative world, because it's kind of unusual at the beginning. You don't have the typical answer for everything. Like you go to school and there's a math teacher and he tells you this is the question and this is the answer. In a creative field, you will never get your right answer from someone. It's all about taste. So you sketch something, you work on something, and you won't know that if it's right or not. There are certain people and you have to start to listen to them. You have to know whether you can trust on someone's opinion or not. And you will get a lot of criticism. And in one certain point you have to start sorting out which is helpful for me. And I think this is a really hard lesson to learn, that you really start listening to the right people and sort out criticism which is helpful for you or not.